Because I noticed that lately I'm kind of on edge. You know, I was telling you that last night. I just be ready to fight. I be
Mm-hmm.
ready. I be so ready to curse, and I know that I'm
Yeah.
so good at it. Like I be so ready to be cursing ugly bitches out. Bitch, you're ugly and you're dusty. You don't stand a chance.
Hey y'all, how's it going? Hey Baddies, how's it going?
How's it going?
We're
I don't know.
we're in the thick of it. Like we're literally on season 2.
This is season 2. Cheers.
Cheers to that. Cheers.
Cheers. I was like,
Season
I
2.
like this because we usually record in the morning time. It's nice to
Mhm.
like record kind of in the middle towards the end of the
Yeah.
day. So you're like
Mhm.
winding down, drinking a little wine. I like
Yeah.
that shirt. That's cute.
Oh, thank you. I got it from H&M.
Such a fashionista cutie vintage baddie.
You know, I just be trying to, keep up with the fashion girlies sometimes because
Yeah, please. They need to be trying to keep up with you, okay?
that part.
Speaking of, we're not sponsored yet, so it's fine.
Mhm.
But this Dark Horse, remember we first had this brand when we was out drinking
Delicious.
together?
Delicious.
Isn't it so good
That's
and so
that's some
cheap?
good. Yeah, that's some good wine. That's good.
Y'all, it don't
I
matter
haven't
what it
had that in a
is.
while.
Quality, this bottle was $10.
Okay, nice.
They grabbed me, and it's probably really
Thank you.
cheaper because where I live, things just be more expensive.
Mhm.
But always quality.
Okay. So, go ahead.
How you feeling? What's going on?
It's been a very chill Saturday. Me and Jason ran a few errands. Went to the
Adult.
mall. Yeah, it's adulting. We went to the mall because he needed some more
Hmm.
jeans. So we did that, and I ended up getting this really cute
Okay.
dress from H&M. It's super
Okay.
cute. Yeah, I'm not really like a
Ooh.
dress girly like that, but this is like I've been like kind of tapping into that side, and it's cute. Yeah, I don't know. Like
You
I'm
said
like in this, huh?
where you get it from?
H&M.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it from H&M. The one in West County is way better than the Galleria. The Galleria is pure trash.
That's so
It's
crazy.
garbage. Like
But what's
it really is garbage.
the mall? It
They
has.
have way better stuff. So yeah, we
Yeah.
did that, and then we stopped at our homegirl Dara. She's selling like some 314 day merch, and I had got a Cardinals jersey from her.
Oh, nice. I always
Yeah,
want to.
she has some really good stuff. I'm gonna have to link you to her page.
Yeah.
She sells vintage stuff. Her slogan is "You're the gym" or "I'm the gym," and like that's her vintage
That,
line, and it's nice. But
that.
yeah, she was doing that at the Armory. But yeah, it's been a chill Saturday. It's been cool. A little bit of work and still some play. How's your Saturday going?
Mine's been pretty chill too. I spent the earlier part of the day. I wanted to organize Tayden's room because toddlers be having shit everywhere.
Everywhere.
His room is kind of small. I wanted to like sort it out. I had put together one of his little dresser things, so it's gonna be like his toy storage. So I
Nice.
spent the day doing that and mopping and momming and hearing about all
Mm-hmm.
the gossip back home. I said, bitch, what? Damn, that's
Crazy.
just getting all the tea, all the tea. That's
Yeah.
what I so
Okay.
yeah, it's been a pretty chill day. It's very rainy. It's here. It's gonna be raining all day and all night. Well,
Okay.
not all night. I think it's supposed to stop like 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been good.
Nice. Okay.
It's been real chill. Very blessed. Very chill, very blessed, very chill, very blessed. That's how I wanted it to be.
Yeah. You have like a
Yeah.
glow on you right now.
Oh, wow, I received that. Thank you for recognizing the glow. I don't know where it's
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you look
from.
good.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it. I've been feeling like I've really been enjoying the way I look,
Yes, I love that.
things I want to work on with my body, of course. But I like my body, but I really
Yeah.
been face.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bitch, you are cute. You are beautiful.
Scratch the cute, gorgeous. Scratch
Wow.
that cute
Thank you.
shit. Scratch that cute shit.
Wow.
Like we're grown.
Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Gorgeous.
Get it out of
Get
here.
out of here.
As are you. Truly
So
gorgeous. Always so gorgeous.
thank you. Glowing.
Yeah.
But you know what? Ain't that something like the older that we get, it's like we start tapping into like new things. Like
Mm.
ever since the engagement photos, I've been getting getting my
See
nails done.
again, I love that. Let me see them. They look so cute. Is that
Thank you.
yellow or like a lime
Yellow.
green?
Yellow. My little cousin does nails. She's like doing nails and stuff. It's called
Cause
it's called mixed nails. And
yes.
she's good. So yeah, I
So
can get my
nice.
nails done.
Like have
Mhm.
I understand girlies be into it like that. I get
Yeah,
it.
seriously,
Because that
seriously. I'm like,
and then like when you hold the wine glass, that shit hit different. Like, this is
yeah,
cool. But baby, when you had a motherfucking nails on, you be
them
like,
nails on. Like what? Pinky up.
right.
Mhm.
Right. I have $1 in your pocket, but be like, oh, just checking my account. Uh,
and Jason, he likes the long nails.
he does. He likes them.
He likes the long nails.
I like that.
I
I
said,
like that.
okay. Well, I got these a tad bit shorter than the last ones that I had because the last ones, those were way too long for me. But I
Mm,
managed them though. I can manage them. But I was like,
hmm
I do too much with my hands, and
That's real.
I've already broke one yesterday because I was mad at Ringo.
Oh,
I slammed yeah, it's this one right here. I
mm,
slammed the cage door when she
mm.
was getting in the
What
cage.
you doing?
No, he shit it on the fucking carpet. I thought he farted and he shit it on the carpet. Like plots of shit on the fucking carpet.
Girl, I never even realized that dogs be farting. You know I don't be around dogs like that.
It's them farts are something terrible. I was like, Ringo. I'm thinking it's just a fart, and like I almost stepped in it. I was pissed. I was hot. I was fucking hot.
Lord have mercy. Oh, I
I
know
was
you was
hot.
hot. And he done
You know
shit
he
it on
got on the carpet.
no better
That's
than
why I was
that.
like, what are you doing? Like you've been outside multiple times today. You know you know not to do this. You know not to do this.
And he knows like how to tell you that he want to go take a shit, right? He said, I'm gonna test my mother today.
He was on punishment. I put his ass right on fucking punishment. I sure did.
Ringo, you got to do better. Oh my God.
You got to do better. I put him in his room. You have no toys. You have access to no toys. You're
Yeah,
not getting any snacks right now.
exactly.
I'm laying the law down.
I don't even
Luckily,
know.
it was like solid. Luckily, it was solid and it wasn't like runny. Because if it
Like,
was runny, I would have been really hot if I had to
oh
clean
my,
that fucking carpet.
clean up shit out the carpet. I don't
Ooh.
clean out no shit out the carpet. Tatum has definitely shitted like on the floor.
Yep, Taj has
He's
too.
shitted in the tub before. This shit was fuck.
That's their potty training shit. Like they potty
Woo!
training them, trying to. Because I think the method that my mom and Ashley were using was like to have him just like naked, like
Yeah,
he's just like naked, and just keep taking him to the bathroom. And he done pissed on the floor. He done shitted on the floor.
yeah. That's what I've been doing with Tatum. So he been naked all day. He sleep now, so I
Mhm.
put a pamper on him. But just letting him walk around naked. But I actually missed it. He actually pissed on the floor, and I didn't realize it until way after he did it. But usually when he pee, just being like,
Mhm.
you should have used the potty. But I missed
Yeah.
it, and he only did it one time. But anyway, just having him being used to like
Uh huh.
and feeling like what it feels to be wet.
Yeah. Yeah. So are you putting him like in draws now?
No, I ain't got nothing for him, but that's what everybody keeps saying. Just go get him some draws. But I just be having
Yeah.
my ass naked.
Yeah, get them some draws because I feel like once you like piss in the nose, it's like you don't want to like you're not gonna like the feeling of like how that feels
That
in some wet draws.
okay, that makes sense because I couldn't figure out why people were so adamant about draws. I'm like, okay, why can't he just walk around naked or put a pair?
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because that shit is uncomfortable. It feels disgusting and it stinks.
Mhm. Yeah, that part.
I'm gonna get him some little draws.
Go ahead, Tay. Wearing draws now. You're gonna be walking around in your drawers, watching
That's
TV in
so
your
cute.
drawers.
But I'm like, I low key, I'm like, should I wait to start potty training when I'm off for summer break? Because Theo be at work, I be at work,
That's
you
fair.
know?
I mean, like he's still like super young too. Like
Yeah,
actually, she's just like now, like she got really heavy on like potty training him. Like when he was like
yeah.
2.5, and
Oh,
that's really
oh,
because yeah,
oh, Taj.
yeah,
Get it,
that's really because
oh,
he
Taj.
at his school like they once they're potty trained, the price goes down at the
Period.
schools.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
that.
so
All right, so go ahead. I can't wait to
yeah,
hear when he's like official.
my mom just told me today. She said that I guess he like peed in his pants, peed a little bit, and Ashley like popped him and put him in the corner. But my
Mm-hmm.
mom said I don't think he could like get the drawers down. He was trying to get them down, and said that
Oh, poor.
said that Ashley came into the room to my mom's room, and Taj closed the door on Ashley. He closed the door and said goodnight and got in the bed with my mom.
Oh, because he was upset that he had gotten popped.
Yeah, he was pissed. He said good night. Like he be yelling. He be like good night. And
Taj said, I've had enough
I've had enough. I'm sleeping with my granny tonight.
of you
Like
for that. That was totally
good
unfair.
day. He said good day.
He said it was
Good
totally.
night.
You don't even know what I was.
Mhm.
You don't even know I was trying
Mhm.
down. Poor
He
baby.
knows. Mhm. He'll get
That's
it
fuck.
together.
These kids, child.
Ooh.
Look.
Yep. Yeah.
What kind of
Take
champagne are
him.
you drinking?
love Andre. You know what? Me and Jason have not been messing around really with like hard liquor. We've been
Mm-hmm.
like really enjoying getting drunk. Oh, not getting drunk, but getting tipsy off champagne. Like
Champagne is a good time.
yeah, I've been really been loving champagne lately. I have.
Hey, I love embracing different seasons of enjoying different things. Like,
Mhm.
like I love, like, I don't even know what era I'm in when it comes to alcohol right now. Of course, I'm always a red wine girl, but I had to take a break from the red wine for a while because I was overdoing it. But
You was like tapping into sake for a
I was
second.
tapping into sake for you, sure right
Yeah,
about
you was
sake.
tapping into sake, and
That was
that's nice. That's a vibe for sure.
Sake is nice, and I feel good. You feel good. You don't feel like
Mhm.
I've been drinking at all, and it's so good for you. It has so many benefits.
Give me some
That was
bubbly,
nice.
and I've been having a time. Like we've been drinking whole bottles of champagne and having a
Wow.
good time, and like just making like little cocktails and stuff, like with my fresh juices
Mm,
and making like little cocktails. I've always been a gin girl. I love gin.
in era for some months there.
Gin, like in a good cocktail, is so good. But yeah, like right now we're into like some bubbly, and we were thinking for the wedding. I said we should just buy like like some cases.
Wedding. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, for the wedding, of buying some cases of Andre and like getting like some labels and just putting the labels on there with our faces,
Period. I love that.
like cheap, and it still so good.
And I could see you doing that because I'm thinking about even how like put me onto that app, that wine app. Because every time
Mhm.
I like that just seems so fitting to have your
Yeah.
own motherfucking label on there. And I know that the label is gonna give expensive.
Yeah.
That's just what.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
That's a
just
great
like
idea.
let's just like start putting labels on things of like going out of town, creating some merch and putting labels on it on like what we're doing. Just just customize it.
Exactly.
Cheers to that.
Y'all have such great taste. Like the taste
Thank you. Thank you.
such great taste.
Mhm.
And could make a bottle of Andre look like a motherfucking bottle. I don't even know. I don't even know in the names of any expensive champagne. I don't even know.
I can't think of any off the top of my head, but you know what? Andre has worked very well for me. It has worked very well for me. It
Yeah,
has.
I don't ever remember like being hungover from Andre, because we all be getting Andre, especially for the at home brunches. Bitch,
That's
it's
what I'm
Andre.
saying. You just some
And you notice,
Andre.
look at me, a little tipsy, making that damn noise, about to knock over the motherfucking glass and shit. I know I'm tipsy when my words almost slur.
You swear.
I almost slurred there just a few seconds ago. Here, I almost slurred
That means
there.
you're gonna have a good time because you're
Yes, and
going out tonight.
I'm going out. Out. Hey, y'all going somewhere tonight too, ain't y'all?
Yeah, we're going to Jason's his best friend's birthday gathering.
Where is that going to be? Is that going to be like at a venue? Is it going to be at home at their
I
house?
think I think it's gonna be at the house.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. I haven't had a good home gathering, like get together / house party vibe in a minute. I would enjoy that.
You know what I said today? As I told you yesterday for the baddies, I quit my job. I put in my notice.
Yes, I was gonna bring that up. Yeah,
Yeah, I put in my notice. So I was telling Jason today, I was like, since I'm going to be at
you
home,
can celebrate.
celebrate. I said, since I'm going to be at home so often, I said, I'm really about to tap into like getting this house together. Because
Yeah.
we're going to sign at least one more year just because like we're doing like the wedding stuff. I was
Okay.
like, I'm about to tap into like decorating. I found some really good stuff at the thrift yesterday.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
So happy and excited for you. Yeah, how did it feel like when you turned in your notice saying like I'm not coming back to this bitch?
So I didn't turn in a notice. I just talked to the owner and just told him. And I was a little nervous at first because I do consider. I mean, he's been to like birthday gatherings. I've been to like him and his wife's homes. I low-key like consider them like his friends at this
That's
point. So it's just like I definitely wanted to like come correct. I know like people be like, oh, you don't have to give jobs notices and stuff like that, but I feel like he's been such a good boss, and I don't even like to say that word boss, but he really has been like amazing. Like it's very rare to even have somebody or owner supporting what you're doing 100% and just like not questioning you. Like he's never questioned me about
Mm,
like me taking time off, or even if it was like the day before, it could be something like I'm going to a Broadway show. He'd be like, oh no, we got to cover it. Like you're all good. We're good. Like have fun. That's so rare, especially in
that's
the
so.
restaurant industry.
Oh my
It's
god.
very rare. It's very rare. So I was a little nervous at first, but like once we talked, he was just like, he's like, I was hoping that you were, like that you're. He's like, 'cause I kept going down on my hours. At first, I was like 4 days a week, and then 3, now 2. Kept going down. He was like, I was hoping that you were going to
Wow.
say that you were going to be leaving that soon. He's like, because he's like, I'm really happy that your business is taking off. Like, you're so talented. Of course, we're going to miss you. You're amazing, but I'm really happy like that you're doing this full time.
Yeah, girl, I'm so proud of you. That is just that.
Thank you.
Have you even like really taken a moment to really be like, damn, I'm actually doing what the fuck I said I wanted to do? Like,
I have
literally
moments
living a
like that.
dream.
Like sometimes I have to check myself if I'm like moving too fast. But as of recently, like I've been having moments of just like, no, like I said that I was going to do this, and of course, like it's very scary. And you know, I have a plan, but it's not like book by book. It's just like this is like
Yeah.
I'm just going based off like how I feel right now, and this is how I feel. I don't feel any scarcity of just like, oh, like this may not work, or like I'm gonna, you know, do this side hustle or do Amazon Flex or do something like that. It's like, no, like I'm gonna do my business. Like I'm gonna really take this serious, and I'm gonna pay myself and just continue just to bring, you know, revenue in.
Wow.
And I feel really good because I'm like I'm raising my vibrations. I'm like listening to, you know, these podcasts and reading books, and even if it's not like one of the podcast episodes I listened to, and the girl, what she was saying, she was like, I know how to be broke. I know how to rob Peter to pay Paul. Like I know how to make things work, but let me take the risk on like my dream and like what I really want to do. Like let me do that. Like everybody can be safe and just stay in something that they want to stay in. Most of us, we all know how to be fucking broke. Like we know how to do that shit. So like let me take the next steps of like living in my purpose and like having like a millionaire rich mindset and do the thing. Let me just go on and do the thing. And honestly, that was like my push right there. Like after I heard that episode, I was just like, damn, like yeah, everybody knows how to be broke. I know how to be fucking broke. Like I know how to do that. But also too, like let me like lean into like knowing like how to like not be that and really just take that chance on like what I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah, taking the chance fully and completely, not halfway.
Completely. Yeah. It's just like when I told him, I was like, I feel like this is just a cushion for me. Like I really don't, the checks that I get here is just, I'm making double that of like with my own business. So I'm just like, this is just like something to have. And I was like, oh well, maybe I should stay a little bit longer because like we're planning a wedding or doing this. But it's like, no, like we're taken care of. We're fine. We're good. Like God is giving me ideas and things on like that's budget friendly but like still fits our aesthetic. Like no, I don't want to do this anymore. Like I don't feel good like when I'm coming in anymore, even though like I have a great time with my staff, but it's just like it's just the act of like being somewhere and someone telling me what to do, or like I don't want that no more. I want to be on my own time.
Period. And deserve to do it.
Thank you.
Deserve to fully just be wherever you want to be and to create and to live off of your motherfucking creation. That's some whole other shit. Black woman in America. You know, just like thinking about come from, thinking about like your lineage, thinking about, you know, like that is just really incredible. It really is.
Yeah.
Incredible. And
Black
obviously
women
like,
are really
people are doing
just pure gold. We're pure gold. We're pure. It's so pure.
Happy Women's History. Yesterday, International Women's Day.
History Month. Yes, yes.
Yes, happy
Cheers
Women's
to
History
us.
Month for sure.
We have even I feel like we have like we've been talking about seasons so much, and I feel like we have our seasons, but we know how to make some things shake.
Hell yeah.
Like I feel like even now, like feels so much lighter, like with us doing this podcast because like we have an engineer now. Like it's not everything is not on our backs.
Yeah.
And I feel like as Black women, we deserve that. Like we deserve to have some type of ease, and you know what I mean. We deserve that.
The hustle and the bustle and the bustle and the hustle and the bustle and the hustle and the bustle.
It's done. It's done.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
You're not doing it.
But and I'm so glad that you kept pushing to like to get an engineer. Shout out to Jonathan Jackson of
Shout out to fucking Jonathan because
LLC.
Jonathan be getting the shit done. Jonathan's getting the shit done.
Motherfucking shit done. And last time I couldn't remember who his partner is that he works with, but I'm gonna pull that shit up this time. Jonathan Jackson of Creative Haus LLC and Cosmic Chesh. I hope I'm saying it right. Cosmic Chesh of Creative Haus LLC. Anyway, for getting it done. But like, baby girl, you really put us to like, you was like, we don't need to be doing this. We don't want to do this. It's too much work.
It's too much.
It was taking too much motherfucking time.
Give it to someone who enjoys doing it. That's the thing. If you don't enjoy doing it, don't do it. Like, and it's going to work in your favor. Like you found somebody within your budget that actually enjoys doing this, and it's getting their name out.
And it's so
You
he's
know what I
so
mean?
happy to do it. Like this is his shit.
Yes, I love it.
Freeing up so much time, you know, being like, okay, cool,
Mhm.
recording, I'm sending you the thing, bam, that's it, and we
Yeah.
get the things.
That's it, and we're done. We're done after that. How are you feeling this month? Like, what's going on with you?
This is March. I've been feeling good about like being in the flow of practice, like being disciplined. And I know I've been talking a lot about being disciplined. I feel like I'm in the flow of it now, like in the flow of consistently reading, flow of consistently doing things for Trill Talk, back in the flow of that, but like in a different kind of energy.
And side note, I love like what you've been putting out for Drill Talk.
Thank you so much. I've been
so good.
The feedback. You know what I've been doing is just doing the thing, like not thinking about it too much at all. Like I literally don't.
It's been super honest and raw too. Like it doesn't like not that it ever seemed forced, but it seems like I'm not tripping off fucking social media because I know you don't like social media, but you're just being very vulnerable and you're being very honest on like where you are. And I feel like that's the thing of like what's gonna push you to where you want to be because like you're being vulnerable and people are following with you on your journey.
I appreciate that. I received that. Yeah, I've been just even when I'm talking to the camera and I want to stop myself from saying something, I'm like, no, bitch. Like just do it. How would you really say it? Like even like me and my friend Ashante have talked about this, like because she does similar work. Like I hear what you're saying because even when you don't think it's performative, it can come off as performative because you got your background ready. Like I even like kind of the flowers a little bit before we started recording because I'm like I wanted to look decent and it happens even in the way that you present yourself. Like for me, because I love speaking, but sometimes I can like kind of alter the words or like the way I would say some shit or just whatever. So I've really been challenged. No, bitch, like say it how you say it. Like you curse a lot. This is country and ghetto. Just like fuck what all these fucking words that you know or like like how you fuck all that shit. So I really been like just being present in the moment. Like the last video that I put on Instagram, I forgot to fucking record. It was like the Wednesday at 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't record. So I literally got in the bed with my little glass of wine that I was already drinking on. And I was just like, y'all, I done damn near forgot to upload the shit. Just like that's how I talk. But I don't think I've ever like leaned into how I really show up for real in the ring. I'm happy that for me it's like if one person receives that shit, I'm just like, thank you God for the opportunity to like pour into this one person. I'm just happy the feedback that I've been receiving is very consistent. So
I love that.
Thank you. Yeah, that's been fun.
Well deserved.
That ain't enough for me though. So I'm like, I'm just ready to take things to the next level. Like I'm ready to step into the shit that I'm so afraid of. Like I'm so ready for it. I've been ready for it. I'm ready for it. So I'm just excited to like have a fucking meeting schedule and be like, fuck, I got this meeting schedule. I'm like, bitch, let's go to the next level because we're doing this. This social media shit. Like that's cute, but like, bitch, what's next? That's so yeah, that's kind of what I've been focusing on. And in my personal life, the biggest lesson I feel like I'm learning right now is that it's okay for people to not like I've been a bit of resistance at work and like a bit of like I don't want to say adversity, but just like a bit of resistance. To me, it's just like another sign that like, bitch, okay, it's time to move on. It's time to get a step closer to freedom that you really desire. And also you need to understand that like when you step into spaces, people not gonna always be fucking with you and your energy. They're not. Are not going to be interested in how kind or how good of a person or how much you whatever. Don't care. But some people it's just not for them, So I'm learning to accept that. I'm learning to accept that. It's to accept that I'm not always going to be accepted. So interesting. Like I feel like that's the space that I'm navigating right now. So it's been hard because I'm so used to like being like, oh, like showing love to everybody and like everybody understanding how good of a heart. But even that is like deeply rooted. It's like, why the fuck does everybody have to know how good of a person you are? You know what I'm saying? Like what is it? What's happening on a deeper level that you don't, that is not enough for you to just know who you are. So shit like that. So yeah. Learning that at work and at home that like you're not always on point or you're not always, like you're not always the best person to everybody. And that's okay. Are you the best person to yourself? Because I can truly say one of these bracelets that Ashante made, these are from her brand. I think she's gonna release, but they say
I was looking at those. I love those. those.
Aren't they so cute? Thank you.
Yeah.
One of them says healing, but don't push me. The
Mm.
other one says love and protect it. This
Yeah.
last one, when I first looked at it, it gave me pause because I was like, oh, I don't know about that. But it says, I'm really my favorite person.
That part.
And I can say that she lives and breathes that. But I
Yeah.
have not lived and breathed that. But I feel like I'm
Yeah.
becoming more and more like in tune with this one. Like, I'm really my favorite
I
person.
love that.
Because I'd be like,
I
bitch,
love that.
you have a lot of
You're that. Yeah, you're that. You're her.
her.
Yeah.
I gotta sing the whole thing. Taste me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow, I can't wait to go out with you again. So where are you? How are
Same.
you feeling these days? What's what I guess what's the theme of your life right now?
Um, I think the theme of my life right now is I really felt you on like not accepting like that everyone is not gonna like you or like
Yeah.
you're not for everybody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or also too, like everyone's not going to be happy for you, and it's just like some
Yeah.
stuff. Like I've had like a lot of like silent wins and just like celebrating like on my own. So what we talked about previously, as far as like family
Mm,
and like your family like showing up for you in like
yeah.
different ways, and like what's people accepting like other people's like love languages.
Yeah.
And sometimes like I struggle with that as far as like what are other people's love languages, and like I know what might show up for people, and I can't expect for that person to show up for me like that,
Mm,
even though I want them to. And that could be like a
mm,
parent or like anything, you know.
yeah.
So just really just like just accepting like where people are and like how they move in this
And
world.
the last time people are has to be so hard to do. So how do you feel like how are you navigating it right now? Like
Feel like I navigated it pretty well, but like our last conversation, like when we were on the phone, not yesterday, but like the last time we were on the phone, what we were talking about,
mm-hmm.
like it really hit of just this is this person, this is how this person move in the world. But then I also like had a moment to myself of just being I can't feel a way about that, like on how this person moves in this world, or like how they show love, or like it's really just like that's you. This is you as a person.
This would be
And
whether or not if you know it has nothing to do with me being in the picture. This would
really like navigating that, and also too like leaning into like Jason is my family. Like we're creating our own family right now, so leaning more into
yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Because sometimes like I can't just being like the type of person that I am. It's just like if I'm celebrating something or if somebody vented to me about something, I'm not gonna express like good news because like I'm letting you have your moment. So it's just like I've just really been like leaning into just like this nigga's like one of my best friends.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's like I'm leaning more into just like what we have going on and like what we're creating over here, and that's been really refreshing. Like that's been really nice. I feel like we've been becoming just closer every day. Like we're just meshing. Yeah.
That for y'all too, especially because y'all about to get married.
Mhm.
Like it's easy to say that that's what it is, but for it to really be what it is for you is like you are truly growing closer and closer and closer to your life partner as y'all are about to
Yeah.
make the be life partners. That shit is fucking fire. That's so beautiful. And that's true. It's like that's what's supposed to happen. Like if you when you have a partner, if you have a partner, especially if y'all decide to like get married, to make this
Mhm.
of like we're gonna do this shit for life. Like
Yeah.
it's supposed to become like this is us. Like this is
Mhm.
my family. This is the first
Yeah.
family that I have. And
Mhm.
not like
Mhm.
and be okay with like, you know, relationships outside of that union growing apart or like looking different
Yeah.
because like this is my priority. Not to say that like
Yeah.
your friends and your extended family are not important.
Mhm.
This
Mhm.
that's your shit. Like y'all
This is
are
the core
literally
right
about to
here.
motherfucking family. Like
Yeah.
closer than blood. Like this is it. This is
Yeah.
the fucking family. That shit is so beautiful. So
Yeah, this is the union right here. So I feel like that's like what I've been
yeah.
working through, and it's been refreshing, but it's also been like a little scary in a way. And I'm only saying scary because it's like like the older you get, you just start like realizing certain things about people that are
Mm,
close to you, and it's just like, how do I say that to that person of just being like, hey, I don't like that you don't do this. You know what I mean? And that can be like
mm,
towards like a parent of just being like, I don't like that you don't
mm,
do this for me, or I don't like the way that you say this, or like I don't like how you
mm.
bypass this conversation, like when I'm bringing something up to you. And honestly too, like on how people receive it. So yeah.
Yeah, and then even discerning like if you should say something to the person or like what you know.
Right.
Like I was saying, oh, I was watching the last episode and I remember myself saying being human is hard because we have so many capabilities, we have so many methods of creation that it's like we have so much consciousness that God blessed us with. So it can just be hard to like, it's like it's so much work. It's like you gotta handle yourself, then you got the relationships, you know what I'm saying? It's like God damn, it's a lot. It's a lot of work.
It can be a lot. It is a lot of work.
And then you want
It
to grow,
is.
you want to learn, but you also want to have a good time. It's just so much. God.
It could be draining at times. So I've
Yeah.
just been like learning to just move and like, okay, this is the right time, like say this and just affirming that they're going to accept it and they're going to listen, and then like we can move forward.
I'm really proud of you. That's really good work to even like make up in your mind that I'm actually going to say something to this person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
Or
it's
like even if the person isn't receptive, like you being willing to like have the conversation or say the thing is so powerful. Like it's powerful.
If it bothers you, I feel like you just can't just be like, oh well, I'm just not going to say anything because that's them. But it's like no, like that bothers you, and like I feel like if that person cares about you and that person cares about your relationship, like they would do the work too.
And my thought also be like, I want you to be a good person. I want me to be the best person I can be while I'm here on earth, but I also want for you. And if I am withholding information that keep you from being a good person, then it gets tricky because I'm kind of in that kind of situation now where it's like I haven't had the conversation. So it just depends sometimes on what season you're in, like what spirit is telling you to do. Sometimes you might not be the person. Sometimes you might not even be the person who's supposed to relay the message. But when you feel that nudge,
that part.
I think it's just a powerful spirit will tell you like, oh no, you need to say the thing because that shit will eat you up.
No, for sure.
It'll eat you up.
Sure. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I feel like it's really a season of getting out of my comfort zone, and I'm here for it. Yeah, I'm here for it. Yeah,
it's amazing. It's a great feeling. For me, it just feels like, damn, I was scared to do this all this time. Like, bitch, in the room now. Like, I'm cool. Like, this is what it was all this time. I could have been did this. It's really refreshing.
Could have been did it.
I look forward to. I look forward.
Oh, 100%.
And that feeling sometime in the near future. You know.
What season are you in right now?
Oh, I'm definitely in a season of facing myself, like I've said before. But it's like even ways that I didn't even realize it, like I'm facing myself. I talked a lot about facing myself, like business wise, but I'm also facing myself health wise. I was annoyed to go to the doctor for like almost 2 years, and I fucking did it. Like I went and it was fine. Like everything was fine. Thank you, God. Facing myself in, even like Theo and I had a tough conversation this morning about me and how I show up in our marriage. And that kind of thing, I'm okay with like receiving feedback. I'm okay with being like, bitch, these are some areas that you could do better in.
Yeah.
So like facing myself with that, being able to like hear tough things about yourself and be like, damn, that's crazy. Like
was talking about that.
Yeah.
We was talking about that a few days
when he was
ago.
telling me stuff, I was like, damn, I really. But hey, that's how you feel. Like that's your perspective.
Yeah. And I think when we were talking about that, we were saying like how you hear is how it's hard to hear like criticism about yourself, but that doesn't mean that this person doesn't love you. You know what I mean? Like I feel like sometimes people just take it in like they're offended. It's like, oh, like how could you think like this of me or this or that? But just like no, like I'm saying this like to better our relationship, because if I don't say nothing, like I'm gonna explode, and like that's gonna make, I don't want to like resent you,
Heavy on that. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm saying it to save us. That's
why right.
Me and Theo are very good about saying the thing. Like
that's good. Yeah.
Always been super good with communication. Sometimes a little too good on my because I'm gonna say the shit. I'm not gonna just sit. Bitch, I ain't gonna sit on shit. You will not find a secret about you that I have not told you. You just not gonna find it. But it's different when you're hearing this shit about yourself.
Yeah.
It's different because I think I've just done so much work over the years to like be my best self, to like read all these self-improvement books, to do.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm doing a challenge where I'm like apologizing to people who have like all this shit, but it's like, bitch,
Mhm.
somebody's still gonna have some shit on you that's like not,
Yeah.
they still will have had a, because you're human, so you gonna fuck up, like,
Right. Yeah.
inevitable. So, like taking the feedback and then deciding how do I apply this feedback. And I was telling him like this morning, a part of the conversation was like being in the soft girl era, all black women.
Mhm.
I want to be soft, and I love that revolution for us, and I'm here for it.
Mhm.
And I'm with it, and that's what I want. So I was telling him, I was like, I want to show up as this like soft feminine woman outside of you. I don't want it to just
Mhm.
my man takes care of everything, my man does this, or
Mhm.
upon whether or not you take care of some shit. I want it to be like constant, like, bitch, no, I just be chilling. I
Yeah.
want to still stay like my bold self, because that's really just a part of who I am, just like a bold ass,
Mhm.
aggressive ass woman. And
Yeah.
also, I want to be in a space where like, because I noticed that lately I'm kind of on edge. I was telling you that last night. I just be ready to
Mhm.
fight. I be
Mhm.
ready. I be so ready to curse, and I know that I'm
Yeah.
so good at it. Like I be so ready to be cursing ugly bitches out. Bitch, you're ugly and you're dusty. You don't stand a chance. Bitch, you're popped. You're popped and you're competent. Bitch, what a combination.
Oh my
You don't
goodness.
stand so ready to curse people out and so ready to fight. But I'm
Where
like,
did
I've been
this come
really
from? Where did this come from?
grandma, and my grandmama, like so many of us.
Yeah.
My mama and my grandma. My mama was a motherfucking firecracker. I don't know
Yeah.
if she ever fought a day in her life, but you could have fooled me.
Yeah.
But she was a motherfucking firecracker, a firecracker. And my grandmother could be
Do
just
you think
mean
it's like?
sometimes.
Do you think it's? Do you think it's city life? Like, how are you like when you're in Barbados? Like, do you still be on edge like that?
I'm not like that. In Barbados, I feel like I'm closer to my truest self. I be chilling. I
Mm.
be on my, like, don't get me wrong. Like, if a motherfucker do some shit,
Yeah. Yeah.
then I'll
Yeah.
like be like, bitch, what the fuck did she say? But like,
Uh huh.
it's nowhere near how it is here because I'm running around the water. That's a good question, baby
Right.
girl. I think it's coming from a place of having to play so many roles as a black woman,
Mhm.
having to pick up in so many places, and like being a mom adds to it because I gotta figure out all this shit, and then when it's Tatum's appointment, what he gonna eat, what he gonna blah blah blah, and then I still gotta
Mhm.
take care of it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot. And having to exist in spaces like at this job where I know my time is expiring. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
this shit is just frustrating. So I feel like it's just a buildup of things. But
Yeah.
also just
Yeah.
paying attention to the when I was growing up. Like, my mama was very kind, one of the kindest people you would ever meet, but she also was hella snappy. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's that, and but I've been paying attention to it though. I'm like, why did that really? It could be anything. Like, somebody could say the smallest thing, and I would be like, fuck them, like, fuck that bitch. In my mind, like, bitch, fuck you. And if they say something to me, I'm gonna be like, bitch, fuck you. But it's like, why is this shit
No,
fucking
I honestly
that?
I get that. I
That's what I really
truly do get that because customers that would come into the job, I would be like, "You're disgusting," and I want nothing to do with you.
You're disgusting, and I want nothing to do with you. I love those
Yeah. I
words.
want
Yeah.
nothing. I
Some
want
people
fucking
just
nothing to do
need
with
to
you.
hear it.
Just like how you are coming into the room. When we were at the mall today, I was telling Jason, I was like, when you walk up, you say like, "Hey, how you doing?" And
Mm-hmm.
when we left that, I was like, sometimes you have to check people because when I say, "Hey, how's it going?" Like how you doing? I said they
Bitch,
do that to the
speak
men,
back.
but speak back is like she had no problem saying it to you. Oh, hey, how you doing? She had no problem saying that to you.
But she done said
But
you.
she just when I walked up, I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And didn't say nothing. I said, "Hey, how are you?"
Exactly. Sometimes you have to repeat yourself because, bitch, you got
She's
me
like, "Oh,
fucked
hey."
up.
She's like, "Oh, I'm good.
But she spoke
I'm
to your
good. How you
man. But she
doing?"
spoke to your
Yeah.
man. But she spoke to your man. And bitch, don't get fucked up. It be shit like that.
That's not like that type of stuff. I've even had to like tell people like they come into the restaurant, like they come in, like they checking in. I'm like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" So and so, reservation for Shirley or a reservation for Kyle. Hey, how are you? How you
Bitch, I'm
doing?
really asking. Bitch, I'm really concerned about your dusty mouth ass. How are you
How are you
doing,
doing?
bitch?
And the person that when I said it to him, he was like, "Oh, like, oh yeah, how are you? Yeah, I'm great.
You know who used
I'm
to
great.
do that a lot? Mindy. My God, Mindy,
I'm great.
my sister, y'all.
I'm great.
Mindy used to
Thank
do that
you.
a lot. When we would walk into a business and she would greet somebody and they didn't greet her back, she'd be like, "Hi, I'm
How
speaking
you
to
doing?
you. Are you gonna speak back?" Like, bitch, that's
Yeah,
so disrespectful.
it's truly gross.
I don't know why you
It's
make these
disgusting.
faces, but I'm making them. No, but see, it's so disrespectful. It's like this. It's like, bitch, I'm talking to you.
To you, like, and literally, like, that takes nothing for you to be like, oh, hey, like, I'm doing good. How you doing? And it's nice, like, when some people
Exactly.
actually, like, I'm a human, and when I say that to them, they be like, oh, like, I'm good. How you doing? Like, I'm great. I'm good. Welcome in.
Yeah, some
Let's have
people
a
be
good
like,
time. Let's
"Ah," it's
drink.
like, "Oh wow, thank you for asking."
Yeah, it's not
Bitch.
hard.
This
It's not
is the
hard.
problem with
It's
you
not hard.
hoes is that some of you bitches ain't even
And
checking in with
that type
yourself.
of stuff would have them. Yeah,
Not y'all that's listening,
that type of stuff will have
but
you
the
on
bitches that
edge.
ain't listening. It be you bitches.
Yeah.
It do. Because the bitch that's gonna listen to this podcast is the
When
bitch
he,
that be
he said,
listening.
he said, when are you going to check in with yourself? When are you going to start taking care of you, honey? You.
That be the fuck. No, that really be the problem. It's like, bitch, the question went over your head because you literally don't take the time to pause, bitch. You're
You're
not
not
even getting
taking the
paid
time
that
to
fucking much,
pause.
bitch. You can relax, bitch, because you
And
don't even make
also
that
too,
much. You can fucking relax.
for you to be one thing Shira's gonna do is she's gonna rip you into shreds. She's gonna rip you into shreds.
It can be
That's
done.
one thing she's gonna do.
It can be done.
You're gonna be thrown into the shredder. No, but also too, it's just like you have a choice. I know
Mm,
you don't like. I know you don't like being where you are right now. You don't like your job,
mm,
and you don't want to be here. You're annoyed, and you also have a choice. You don't have to do this.
mm.
You have a
But you
choice.
also have a choice in how you respond. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
and how you show up right now. Like, you're here, you don't want to be here, but are you going to make the best of it? You should.
Yeah.
You should.
Or you gonna make the best of it because you're getting paid. And what if no one was coming into this store? No one was coming into this store. No one was coming into this restaurant. Or you lost funding for your company. I'm here. I'm showing up. I'm buying from this establishment. I'm buying here,
Right.
and this is what's keeping
Keep
it. That's what's keeping these
going.
doors open. That's what's going on.
Oh shit. But like for real. Seriously. Seriously.
Mhm.
Seriously. People just be so
Yeah.
unhappy.
Yeah.
And that's real. That's real. But bitch, don't project that shit onto me. What Tabitha
Don't
Brown
project
say?
that onto
If you
me.
can't have a good day, don't you dare. Right. Don't put that shit on me.
Don't
Don't
do
you
that.
dare go messing up my mother.
I went into this cookie shop. When I got off work, I had got me and Jason some cookies. This boy in there that was working, he was just like going through it. He had the
Mm.
door locked because he was the only person working there. He was the only person working because normally like the door is just open, like they open late. It's time me a cookie, and I walked in. The door was locked because he was the only person working. He opened the door, and he came back in once he like closed the door, and he screamed at the top of his lungs. Screamed,
Hmm.
literally screamed like at the top of his lungs because he was just like, I'm so sorry. He's like, I just needed to do that. Like, I feel like if I do that anywhere else, like people are gonna look at me crazy. But people really be testing me, and I just
Oh
let
my,
him vent. It was a lot at the time, but I just let him vent because I'm just like,
my.
I completely get it. I completely understand. I
That's
do.
really what it be for real. I swear to God. Motherfuckers will be at the verge of snapping. Literally like
Mhm.
doing some crazy shit that they could never
Yeah, yeah. And I was
do.
like, you know what? I'm glad that you got that out. I was like, don't let this job work you
Mhm.
to the bone that it got you to this point.
I hate that.
You can leave.
Whoever that boy is, I really pray that like the next best thing finds him immediately. Like
Yeah, because he seemed like he was really sweet too. He seemed like he was a sweet
I'm
boy.
so glad that you was there to hold that space for him. That's so
Yeah,
cool. God be having you in
I
place in divine timing.
that part.
That's
That part. Yeah.
real shit right there. That's some real shit. And me personally, I
Mhm.
just feel like, bitch, I don't want nothing to do with it. America and working these motherfucking jobs, bitch, fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah. They're like,
Fuck. For real. Fuck
no,
you.
seriously, because they'll work you to the bone and like they'll fire you in a
Hmm.
hot second and they don't care about your livelihood at all.
They don't care anything
Seriously,
about.
they don't care about it. They don't care about it. What's your baddie moment this week?
Just about to say. She said it first, people. She said it first. You have one? Because I don't know yet.
Huh? What'd you
You
say?
got one?
I won. I think my baddie moment this week is having the face to leave my job. I think that's my baddie moment.
Yes, of course it is. Yes.
Hmm. Yeah, that's my baddie
Hey,
moment.
she let job. Hey, she left that motherfucking job. Fuck you, hey, and that motherfucking job. Say fuck you and that motherfucking go, baby girl. She left that motherfucking job. Go, baby girl. Wow, congratulations again.
Thank you.
That's so inspiring. Thank you. Because what you don't realize, and I know motherfuckers like get deep when they drunk, but bitch, I like to get deep when I'm sober. So this is just me. You don't realize, but what you're doing is ministering to my soul and to other black women and to other women. And to just to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like even just living the life that you live. You think you just did it for you, but you really did that shit for me too. Like that was really for me too. So thank you. Like for being obedient to God, being obedient to the universe, to the spirit, to the things that you feel deep inside. Like that just brought me a step closer to quitting my job. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is so that's so because you just did it. So now
because you know when you're ready. You know when you're ready.
You already know.
You know when you're ready. You know when you're ready.
That is the baddie moment.
You know.
That's the one. Damn, I should have went first.
What's yours?
Well, I went to physical therapy this week to get my knee checked out. Y'all, because my knee fucking me up and I like to twerk. And I think that's what really fucked it up was when I went to the club that night. But the physical therapist said,
hold on, is it the video of you that I posted?
Yeah.
In the story?
That's the night where every song that came on, I kept turning to Tina and I was like, my motherfucking knee! My knee! I can't get down like that. What did I do? Proceed to get down like that. We would have had a fucking ball.
You was getting down.
Getting the fuck down. And that was like, by that time, I think I was still tired. By that time, I had already danced about 20 songs. But
and look at
anyway,
cute.
the physical therapist.
Look at cute.
Girl, I'm gonna have to tell you about something that relates to that. Anyway, that is people, y'all. But you can probably already guess what it is.
Fun. What you're gonna do is having a good time. You have stuck by that of you having a good time.
I have been having a good time. I can say that. Like sometimes I sit back and I'll be like, cause traveling is the thing that I want to do. Like that is my shit. I haven't been doing as much of that. So sometimes I just be like, oh, you ain't really doing nothing. And I'm like, bitch, you've been having a good time.
You having a good time. You having a good time.
I've been having a good time. I have. I could truly say that. I think I would fucking go crazy if I wasn't having a good time. But yeah, the physical therapist said that she just kept saying, you're really strong. You're really strong. So I just felt good about that. That made me feel really good. Because I'm like, bitch, I've been working out. I need somebody to know, bitch, even if my stomach is big and bitch, these arms a little thick, bitch, and this back a little fat.
You got it.
It's in shape. And I always be working out. Like it's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Traveling and working out, those are two of my top favorite things to do. So that just felt really good for her to keep saying it. I'm like, bitch, I know.
Yeah, I love that. That's a baddie moment.
That is a baddie moment.
That's definitely a baddie moment.
It is. So I'm gonna get this together so we can run half marathon.
So we can run that half marathon. Yes. Okay, so when did she say that you can start running again?
She said 6 to 8 weeks. She wants to she said she wouldn't recommend it. She didn't say like, oh, you should not. But she said she wouldn't recommend it. So I was like, I'm not gonna. Like I can wait 6 to 8 weeks.
So do you have to wear like a brace
too? No, it's nothing like that. It's not even like a big deal. She said she thinks that's what's happening is that I don't know how, like my muscle, like the wrong muscles are activated when I do things like squats and like walking up and down the steps. So she's gonna teach, just train me to like activate the right muscles and shit. Because it seems like my quads are overworking, and your quads are connected to your knees instead of like my hips. That's what I understood.
Okay.
And so it's just like to me, it sounds like kind of like a technique thing, like about knowing.
Okay.
Because she said even when I walk up and down the steps, I'm like overcompensating in my quad. So
gotcha.
She didn't even suggest a brace or anything like that.
Okay, well that's good.
Right?
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, 6 to 8 weeks, then we can start, getting this marathon together. And I was I want to sign up for a couple smaller races happening out here. So I was just thinking about just progressing, like doing a 5K. Okay.
I didn't want to do the 5K. I wanted to go straight to a 10. But like doing the 5K and then running the 10K, just like leading up to that.
Wow, we're gonna feel so good after we run that. After you run a race, like after you run, like you feel so good. Like you just feel like I can do anything. I feel so strong. Yeah.
Because that is that is very hard for me. Running is very hard for me.
Keeping like your breath work together, like it's a lot.
Ooh,
it's a lot.
Man, that's hard.
Two of his best friends ran. They ran like 5Ks, I think. And it was just like on like a humbug. Like they was like, oh, like I'm gonna run it.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. Like a
like I
5K.
think.
Like you,
Mhm.
Theo said he'll
Oh
do the
my
5K.
god.
So I want to sign up for the 5K. It's one next month happening. The 5K.
Okay, and that's you don't wait. You can't do that. Is that gonna be 5 to 6 weeks?
Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Fuck. I can't fucking do it. All right. I'ma chill. You so fucking right. Damn. You so fucking right.
You
Yeah,
can't
I'm gonna give it some
you can't run
time.
one until like April or May.
Yeah, May. I feel like that's
Hmm.
fine because I feel like that'll be the perfect time. Starting to get hot.
Yeah, the weather's gonna
It's
be good.
fine.
The weather's gonna be really good. The
I'll
fact
be
that
okay.
it's like spring is crazy.
Yeah, it's insane, right? I can't believe we made it because the fucking winter it was up and down because we had those warm days because climate change, but the winter felt very long. I feel like it felt long to me. I feel like it happened so fast to where like it's about to be hot again. Like that feels very fast to me. All right, ball baddies. Bye. Love y'all.